So, what point did the rapping actually start?
The rap, like I always knew how to rap. You know what I'm saying? I always knew how to rap because I love music. You know what I'm saying? I was singing Freaky Tales word for word when I was like 4.
Dope Fiend beat was my shit. That's what I was singing.
That's my favorite one, but I heard Freaky Tales first.
Right.
But yeah, but shit, when I caught that dope case when I was 16, and then I got out. When I got out, I wanted to take rapping more serious cause I always knew how to rap, but when I was in jail for them little few days, I was rapping for motherfuckers in jail, and just the response that cause I had never rapped for nobody, and you know like when you in jail, like most of the time it's badass kids, so it's easy. So you feel me, like little niggas, but like real little niggas. You feel me? They like, bro, like you saucy, bro, like. So then when I got out, I had a when they put me on probation and all the shit, I had a curfew. So then I'm writing raps every day, and I got this fucking curfew. I gotta be in the house at like 6:00. So then one day at lunchtime at school, I went to Mac Climates in West Oakland. So one day at lunchtime, I see DJ Duro coming out the fucking liquor store on the corner.
From 415?
Yeah, coming out the liquor store on the corner of 26 and Market. I mind you that I've been knowing Duro all my life. Duro and my brother who passed away was best friends.
Oh, okay.
And Duro say, when my brother died, that's what made him focus on being a DJ and doing music. You know what I'm saying? It's this other dude from West Oakland too, OG gangster nigga. His name was Darren Banks. But Duro credits like my brother death and Darren Banks' death as what made him focus on music. So, but anyway, I see this nigga Duro outside the store, and this is when he like just signed with No Limit. So, you know, he in this brand new car. You feel me? He got the No Limit chain on, all the shit.
Because people forget that Master P actually started in the Bay.
Yeah, in Richmond.
Yeah. Right, because I remember the Ghetto's Trying to Kill Me posters everywhere and everything.
He blew up in the Bay, and
then
he went
New
back
Orleans.
to the South and bought hella property and shit because it's hella cheap, and
yeah, exactly.
Start working back from that way.
So so Daryl actually joined No Limit as a producer, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
joined No Limit as a producer, yeah.
Okay, so you started fucking with him.
Yeah, so I seen him and I let him know that I was writing and shit. I was trying to rap and shit. And then you know, from the relationship he had with my brother, he was like, I got a studio, like come through, it's good. You feel me? And then I came through the studio one day after school. So after going to the studio like a few times, and then you feel me and Daryl really talking, and then you know what I'm saying, him really like, I'm gonna help you, like we gonna do this, like I'm gonna help you.
Right.
So I called my PO and let him know, like, cause I've been told him, I'm gonna be a rapper, I'm gonna be a rapper. So I called him, and then he started allowing me to go to the studio past my curfew, cause the only time I could stay out past curfew was if I was studying at the library or if I was at the studio. So.
Okay, so you had a reason to be in the studio now.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I couldn't be nowhere else.
So it's just one of those things.
It just happened like that. Yeah.
Right. And you know, like Richie Rich is one of my favorite Bay Area rappers. I've always felt that he was, you know, this is one of the group members in 415, DJ Daryl's group. I've always felt that he was so underrated, and he never...
Yeah, Rich.
He never blew up the way... Like, I love that first album he put out with Def Jam.
Seasoned Veteran.
There's something about the West Coast.
Seasoned Veteran. Yeah.
That shit.
What do G's get to go to heaven on it?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I love that shit. It was what, I guess, for whatever reason, the stars didn't align for him, you know, to blow up as big as like a Tupac or whatever. But I always felt like
Richard Gangster.
He was at that level.
Rich
you know?
is
in the streets, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so you started fucking with Daryl.
So I tell my PO about the rapping and shit, and he let me go to the studio past the curfew. So I'm going to Daryl's house every day. I'm just sitting in there like that's the first place I met Nate Dogg at. Like,
Oh, really?
I just like after school, I just go to their house every day and just write. I wasn't even recording because he was working. He had his group. You know what I'm saying? The Block Monsters. You feel me? He was working on their album, and then he was working with his other group, Steady Mobbin'. Steady Mobbin' is the group that he brought to No Limit with him.
Okay.
So he working with his group, Block Monsters. They wasn't signed to No Limit. They was signed to, but Steady Mobbin' was signed to No Limit. So he working with all them. I'm just sitting in there writing. Like that's where I met like Dwayne Wiggins. I met him coming through there. I met Messy Marv coming through there. You know what I'm saying? I met Nate Dogg coming through there. Like I went to Rich House. I mean not Rich. I went to Daryl House like every day for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? It just wrote raps. I recorded one song in that year.
One song,
year,
that's
one
it.
song.
Why? He just wouldn't let you get in the booth? He just told you to keep writing, or?
Yeah, I don't know. Really, I don't know why. Like he was just working. He was just working on his groups, you know, and you know, they shit was taking a little longer than expected.
Okay.
But that one song I did, Richie Rich came one day, and he heard that one song, and then he was like, "I like Lil Youngster." He was like, "I want to work with the Lil Youngster," and then he gave me his number, and I called Rich one day, and Rich invited me to the grill, and that's when he was working on his Nixon Pryor Roundtree album, and I wrote 3 hooks for him. I wrote 3 hooks for Rich on that album, and I was featured on the songs too, and that's how my career started.
Okay. And were you J Stalin back then?
No, my name was JV, but yeah, my name was when I about time the shit came out on Rich album, I had changed my name to J Stalin.
Okay.
But my name was just JV back then, Lil JV.
Okay. And you actually named yourself after Joseph Stalin?
Yeah.
Right. Now, I'm Russian myself. This is not a very good dude right here. Stalin killed a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Some people even put him up there with Hitler in terms of the amount of murders and everything else
When
that he did.
When I was in the 11th grade, I had to do a paper on Stalin.
Yeah.
And I was just reading up on him, doing a lot of reading and research upon him. And then, first of all, I figured out we got the same initials. My initials is JS2, like my government name. And then I figured out he was only like 5'4", maybe like 5'5". Feel me? So I'm hella small. So it was just
How tall are you?
we just 5'6". We just had a lot of the same characteristics.
Okay.
And then I'm like, I'm gonna be the rap Joseph Stalin. I'm gonna murder all these niggas.
All right. I mean, you know, it's one of those things where I'm like, all right. You know, I didn't feel no type of way about it. But, you know, shit, it is what it is. I guess it's better than J. Hitler.
For real.
Okay. So you start working with Richie Rich, and then you start putting out your own projects?
I'm working with Rich. I did an album when I was working with Rich, but they never put it out. Actually, I leaked the album because I didn't. They was taking too long to put it out for me, so I just leaked the motherfucker. But when I was working with Rich, when I was working at the grill on my album, you know what I'm saying, because you know I like working with Rich allowed me. Working with Rich at the grill where he recorded his shit allowed me to go up there and record for free. So I was up there just working on my shit one day. So I'm in the room one day just, you know, recording songs and shit. And Jacka in the other room. I think they mixing and mastering the Jack Artist album. So I go over there and I try to buy some weed from them. Like, y'all got some weed for sale? They like, nah, like we don't got nothing for sale, but we smoking. You feel me? You come over here and smoke with us. So I'm in there smoking with them. You feel me? Getting high and shit. So I tell Jack, I'm like, come listen to this song. he come in the studio. I'm playing songs for him and shit. He listening to him. He like, damn. He like, you dope, little nigga. Then he like, I got one for you. And then he take me back in the studio. He tell the engineer to pull the Never Blink up. I'm saying the engineer pulled the Never Blink up. And I did the verse, like right then and there. And that's how me and Jack relationship started.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that one song you guys did together, I was there at the video. Made a little cameo. Y'all can look it up.